Imagine a CEO walks into a tense boardroom, eyes locked on the quarterly report that no one trusts. The meeting drags, decisions stall, frustration builds. What if the real bottleneck isn't the numbers, it's trust? Stephen M.R. Covey flips this on its head. Trust isn't just a soft feeling, it's the fast lane for everything you want done, from boardrooms to break rooms. But how exactly do you speed up trust, and why does it change everything? Let's unpack that. We think trust just happens, right? Covey busts that myth. It's a kind of energy. Someone once called it the invisible currency powering success. Paul O'Neill took over Alcoa with one obsession: safety. Instead of profits, he focused on trust, telling every employee their well-being mattered. This shift wasn't soft, profits doubled, and investor confidence skyrocketed. Trust became their secret weapon, proving that when people believe in leadership, the whole system speeds up. Covey compares trust to compound interest in banking. Each trustworthy action deposits into your relationship bank account, growing exponentially over time. Break trust? It's like taking out a loan you can't repay. That slow buildup explains why one lie can wipe out years of goodwill, because trust, once broken, slows everything down, grinding progress to a halt. When trust flows fast, bureaucracies shrink. Teams don't waste hours double-checking or second-guessing decisions. Covey shows companies slashed operating costs by millions just by building trust. The surprising insight? Trust isn't a fuzzy feel-good idea. It's a measurable business driver that turns slow processes into speed demons. Okay, trust isn't magic. You can build it. Covey lays out trust's DNA, 4 cores of credibility that tell the world, you can count on me. But what are they really underneath the jargon? Think of integrity like a worn leather shoe. It cracks and frays under pressure if not cared for. Covey tells of a manager who promised her team transparency but withheld budget cuts. The betrayal wasn't in the cuts, but in breaking her word. Her sluggish relationships taught everyone trust demands truth, even when it stings. Intent is the heartbeat of trust. Covey compares hidden agendas to shadows. The darker they are, the harder it is to trust. A CEO who puts profits above people breeds suspicion. In contrast, when intentions are clear and aligned with people's well-being, trust spreads like wildfire because we read motives faster than words. Sure, good intentions matter, but capability is the engine. A surgeon you trust needs skill, right? Covey reminds us that showing you can deliver builds trust every day. Think of a tightrope walker. No matter how honest, if they wobble, the crowd loses faith. Skills silence doubts and earn a seat at the table. Finally, results are the scoreboard. Covey cites a sales leader known for bold promises but spotty follow-through. Despite all the talk, the team's trust dried up as missed targets piled up. When you consistently deliver, you don't just keep trust, you multiply it, turning hope into expectation. Trust rarely shatters like a plate. Usually it cracks slowly, then suddenly collapses. So what if you've hammered that trust? Covey offers a lifeline: repair strategies that work fast and slow. Covey shares a story about a manager who botched a project and froze. Instead of hiding, she immediately owned up in the team meeting, explaining what went wrong and why. That brutal honesty, though painful, stopped gossip in its tracks. Owning mistakes quickly acts like a trust antiseptic. It prevents infection and begins healing. Saying sorry is just the start. In one company, a supplier missed deadlines thrice. They didn't just apologize, they offered extra resources and free expedited shipments to make up the lost ground. Actions like this turn words into deeds and start resetting the trust balance sheet with deposits instead of withdrawals. Lastly, rebuilding trust needs rhythm, consistent, trustworthy behavior over time. Covey likens it to rebooting a computer. You can't fix lingering glitches with one click. It's daily habits, communicating clearly, following through, respecting boundaries, that rebuild the system's integrity. The payoff? Faster trust returns stronger than before. Remember that tense boardroom? Now imagine it buzzing with energy, decisions flying because everyone trusts the process and each other. Trust isn't just a feeling or a nice-to-have. It's your highest impact tool in work and life. Try this. Tomorrow, pick one person and give trust proactively. Ask for their ideas, share your intent clearly. You'll be amazed how quickly the pace picks up. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.